Olympian Eileen Gu's alleged attacker at Stanford faced stalking, battery charges in 2023. Olympic champion Eileen Gu was the victim of an alleged assault on Stanford's campus in 2023 in which authorities arrested a man on suspicion of stalking and battery, according to documents obtained Wednesday by the Chronicle through a public records request. Gu, the San Francisco-born freestyle skier who has won 6 Olympic medals, including 1 gold and 2 silver at this month's Winter Games in Italy, was 19 at the time of the incident. She suffered scratches on her triceps area, according to a transcript of the call for service provided by the Santa Clara County Sheriff's Office. Related, Olympic skier Eileen Gu says she was assaulted at Stanford, per report. Read more. SF-born Eileen Gu continues to haul in Olympic medals, fans, money, and contempt. The incident occurred at 4:12 p.m. on May 18, 2023 at 450 Jane Stanford Way at Via Ortega, per the transcript. It described deputies responding to a witness report of an assault involving a female victim and a male suspect. The suspect had previously stalked and threatened the victim. Gu was identified as the victim, though the document did not identify the suspect. A sheriff's office spokesperson didn't immediately respond to inquiries seeking the suspect's identity and how the case unfolded after his arrest. Sheriff's officials denied the Chronicle's request for police reports on incidents involving Gu. Stanford had 55 reports of stalking made to police and campus security in 2023, up from 41 in 2022 and 30 in 2021, according to the school's annual safety report. There were 58 reported cases in 2024, the last year for which data is available. Stanford did not immediately return a request for comment. University spokesperson Angie Davis previously did not confirm or comment on the alleged assault involving Gu. Stanford's top priority is the safety and well-being of every member of our community, Davis wrote in an emailed statement on February 17. Our dedicated Department of Public Safety is committed to creating a safe and secure environment for everyone on campus. The alleged assault on Gu first became public knowledge last week, when The Athletic posted a story quoting her as saying she was physically assaulted on the street at Stanford. Gu enrolled at the university in 2022. She took a break from her studies in the 2025-26 academic year to prepare for and compete in the Olympics. Gu, now 22, also received death threats and had her Stanford dormitory robbed, according to The Athletic story. The documents obtained Wednesday included 2 other transcripts that appeared to corroborate those claims. One of the documents details an incident on January 20, 2024, in which an unknown subject entered an unlocked dorm room and rummaged through the victim's belongings. Gu and Lauren Kung were identified as the victims. Gu was in Switzerland at the time, competing in the 2024 Lax Open, where she won silver on January 21 in her first slopestyle event since taking silver at the 2022 Beijing Games. The other document addresses Gu's claim of threats, though not specifically death threats. That transcript involves an April 2023 incident in which an unknown suspect used the email accounts of 4 individuals associated with Stanford University, one of whom was identified as Gu, and wrote disturbing language and threatening remarks toward the individuals who used these accounts. Gu created international controversy in 2019 when she announced she would compete for China, her mother's birth country. Gu was raised in San Francisco, where she attended University High School and competed for the U.S. in her youth. Her decision to attend Stanford drew heavy resistance. A petition urged Stanford to revoke her admittance to the school. The petition remains available online and has more than 8,600 signatures. The petition identifies its organizers as mostly parents of prospective college students, including some Chinese Americans. It rebukes Gu for failing to denounce China's human rights violations. Gu's decision to represent China made her a magnet for criticism and also helped her become a global celebrity. She has 4 million followers on Instagram, up from 2.4 million just last week, and earned an estimated $23 million in endorsements last year, according to Forbes. Gu was named last month as the Grand Marshal of the upcoming Chinese New Year parade in San Francisco. That event will be held March 7th. A champion's shadow, the Stanford incident, and the human cost behind Eileen Gu's meteoric rise. At the pinnacle of athletic achievement, amidst snow-capped peaks and Olympic glory, the world often sees only the glittering medals and triumphant smiles. But sometimes, behind those medals and beneath the public veneer, lies a story layered in complexity, challenge, controversy, and resilience. For freestyle skiing star Eileen Gu, the journey to becoming one of the most decorated athletes in her sport has been marked not only by extraordinary accomplishments, but also by moments that touch on the fraught intersections of fame, identity, public scrutiny, and personal safety. In recent days, documents from the Santa Clara County Sheriff's Office revealed details of a 2023 incident on the campus of Stanford University involving an alleged assault on Gu, an episode that has only now come into sharper public focus. According to law enforcement records obtained by the San Francisco Chronicle, a man was arrested by deputies responding to reports of an assault, with authorities noting that the suspect had previously been connected to stalking and battery accusations before this encounter. The incident in context: Stanford, safety, and surprises. On an ordinary spring afternoon on May 18, 2023, campus security officers and local deputies were dispatched to the vicinity of Via Ortega near Stanford's academic core. What might have seemed like another routine call for assistance turned into something far more unsettling. Reports indicated that a female student had been assaulted by a man on or near campus. The records, which do not publicly identify the suspect by name, described deputies' arrival just after 4:12 p.m. and detailed that the male suspect had a history, at least in the eyes of law enforcement, of shadowing and threatening the victim. The victim, subsequently identified in those documents as Eileen Gu, a then 19-year-old Stanford undergraduate and rising Olympic star, suffered scratches on her triceps area in the encounter. The sheriff's office has not released further information about the suspect's identity or subsequent legal proceedings, leaving unanswered questions about the outcome of the charges and whether they led to conviction, dismissal, or another resolution. Stanford University likewise provided only a standard statement regarding the safety of its community and referred inquiries upon publication of the documents. A life beyond the snow. Gu's dual roles. Gu's rise in freestyle skiing has been nothing short of meteoric. Born in California, she made history by winning multiple medals at successive Winter Olympics, and at 22, she is widely regarded as one of the most successful female freestylers in history. Yet, beyond her athletic feats, she has often been at the center of spirited debate. Her decision in 2019 to represent China, the homeland of her mother, rather than the United States in international competition drew both admiration and intense criticism. That choice, viewed as deeply symbolic by many, ignited conversations about national